Well, back again. It's Sunday evening, probably 7:30. Out for a bit of a stroll on my usual route. For a different camera. It's a new eBay purchase. It's called Zeiss Ikon. I don't know which one is this. My neck strap on, so it's really hard. Contest I'm at 35mm. Seems to be not too bad. I've been trying it on the automatic setting, which I'm not sure works, and then flipping it between that and manual setting and see what I get. But I borrowed the film out of a single-use camera that was in the bottom of the fridge. Having problems here. And there we go. It's got a terrible strap, this thing. So yeah, I ripped it out of the single-use camera, rewound it back into its spool. It's an 800 Kodak film, and this spool camera only goes to 400. So, but it is 10 years old, so who knows? It's stopped down quite a bit, and we'll see. I'm not expecting anything. It's a 27 frame film, and I wound on quite a few frames before I closed the back, and just been taking pictures, half sort of in the automatic setting and half at different shutter and aperture settings. So we'll see. It's cost me about $10 to find out if the film's even any good. If it was stored somewhere cool, 10-year-old film, black color, it might be losing a bit of its luster, but it should still produce something, unless it was stored in a hot environment, or left in the sun for years and years and years, who knows. But I think we're never going to use a single-use camera. The battery was probably dead anyway, and it was 2 seconds to power it apart in the dark bag, and then just hand roll it back into its canister. So Bob's your uncle, and we'll try and finish it off and see what we're getting. The kids scored a couple of nice Canon AE1s the other day with power winders and flashes and extra lenses and filters. Did awesome. He's good at getting good deals, that kid of mine. Of course, doesn't share them with me. I get looked downwards on if I steal one of his films, let alone steal one of his cameras. Bless him. So yeah, just mosey on home. Another 5 kilometers to go, so not too bad. Weather's really nice, but it's going to be dark probably by 8:30 at the latest, so I can't dawdle too much. Anyway, well, if you made it this far, thanks for listening, and talk to you later. So it's about 10 to 8. Pretty quiet. There's a few people on the trail, mostly I'd say 90% of them are on pedal bikes. I see there's a couple of dog walkers up there. I'm not sure how many people walk anymore. It's getting a bit dusk-like and cooling off, which is fine because I've got like a big sweater and a raincoat in my backpack. Surprise. On the trail back there, which hopefully I can add it to the video, was a giant killer caterpillar. I mean, this thing was huge. I mean, it had fangs and blood coming off it. It was about 6 feet long and was eating elephants. So, needless to say, I didn't touch it and gave it a wide berth. But hopefully I got a little bit of video of it. And I'll maybe send a picture to my all-knowing guru and see if she can tell me what it is. But I certainly wasn't going to touch it. You know, every time you watch an old space movie and there's some space alien critter comes down to the planet and it's crawling around and they get some poor drunk guy to, yes, the blob, touch this thing. It's like, F that. Like, who in their right mind would touch something like that? I don't know. I know I damn well wouldn't. I guess it might be from being in the military, not wanting to get blown up by something, but yeah, it was quite the caterpillar. It was, I don't know what the hell it, pterodactyl maybe. But anyway, I'm sure my kid is covering his ears and pretending he's not listening to this if he ever watches it. And I think I've got about 10 pictures left on my camera. Let's see if I can get a few more in before the light goes. It's getting fairly dark, or dull, and the camera only has 2 or 3 settings for shutter speed. So we'll see. Okay, thank you. Come on, faster. Faster. Wonder what you are. Sure as hell ain't gonna touch you. I know. Carry on. Don't let me stop you. There he is. Oh, nice. Let's have a big crap on camera, eh? It's a beautiful afternoon.